Last time on Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I'm trying.
Why won't you just join me? I'm trying so hard.
Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans.
Nope. Hey guys, Ryan here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, last episode I learned a lot from you guys, including the fact that in the mission intro for the last mission, it says there's an option, or it says the win... I just dropped my controller like an idiot, and I accidentally opened this. What's this? Paralogs. Paralog battles branch away from the main storyline and focus on the side stories of specific units. By completing these battles, you can gain unique items and battalions that pertain to these side stories. Some paralogs feature units from outside of your house. You can control these units while in these battles, but they will not earn experience or require items. Okay, so this is actually Lawrence's paralog, which is available until the 22nd. So we'll have to keep that in mind, assuming it's going by, like, you know, American month, day, year standards. But yeah, that's cool. Anyways, I was trying to say, last mission, there was actually a win condition in which it said rout everyone on the map or kill the Death Knight. And if you didn't notice, I played those missions on 2 separate days, so I kind of forgot about that when I came back to go play it the next day. And apparently, I missed a movement speed increase in that chest, which, you know, Fire Emblem players in movement speed. It's the most important stat in the whole game. It sucks, but whatever. It's fine. I could have messed up a lot worse and skipped the entire month. So I'm glad I made this mistake over that one. Anyways... I don't think we have anyone who can promote yet. No, we're all still in these middle ground. Probably if we go on another mission, we'll be able to promote pretty much everyone. And from what I've heard from you guys about Flame, she's not the best, but apparently she does start with... Let's see. She does start with an intermediate seal, so that's nice. And her personal ability, adjacent allies take 3 less damage during combat. That could be used very well. She's already well trained in lances and faith. And yeah, that's about it. So I don't have any plans to reclass her right now because she's not exactly, I don't know, she's not exactly in any position to be a frontline fighter at the moment, but she probably could be. Alright, so obviously, as we're getting all these bonuses today, we're actually going to go and explore now. So here we have the bulletin board once again. And, oh my god, there's a fishing tournament. We have to go. We have to go to this fishing tournament today. Participate in the fishing tournament and try to catch a rare one. It may be the one Flame's after. Okay, carried away. Is anyone willing to drop this off for me? That's not very specific, but okay. Banish the bandits. Bandits spotted. Assistance needed in keeping the peace. Lastly, opponents needed. Do you have what it takes to train with the Kingdom Knights? Do I get to hang out with Catherine? Of course I do. Bandits spotted in the usual trade routes. Oh, by the way, someone asked why I wasn't, like, hanging out with Catherine or trying to recruit Catherine and Shamir all the time. It's because, as I've been told several times, you can recruit them easily once you hit level 15. But we are, like, level 14 right now, I believe, so... Can't really do that yet, you know? But anyways. Hey, Seteth.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected. It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well. If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
I agree.
The fishing tournament before the battle of the eagle and lion. At first I couldn't figure out what they were thinking. But the fish are especially tasty this time of year. So I don't question it anymore. Have you had any, Professor? You'd better eat up before it's all gone.
Thank you, generic male students. One of the first I've actually seen.
Let me see.
What's going on, guys? Claude?
Going all the way to the Empire for a mock battle? This is serious business. And there's a reward to be had as well. I'd really like to win this thing. Everyone else seems to be raring to go too. We're all looking to you to guide us, Teach.
Will do. I'll make sure we win. Marianne, are you ready to win? She's like, ah, I didn't see you there. Sorry, I get really excited about this. I'm also really excited to recruit Felix too, but he seems to be kind of standoffish to most people, you know? Like, unless it's about a duel, he doesn't care. Like, I swear we could be sitting around in this room and Claude's like, Teach, could you remind me? Like, back at this date, there was a duel, and before he could even, like, finish the word duel, like, Felix just crashes through one of these windows, and he's like, did someone say duel? And Marion's like, oh no. He just runs over to Marion, and he's like, was it you? Did you say duel? And she's like, no, I didn't say duel. He, like, flips over a table. He's like, who said duel? And Claude's just sitting there with, like, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel disc in, like, Yugi cosplay. And he's like, not me.
Well, excuse me, Professor. Do you think it would reflect poorly on me if I chose not to take part in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Yes, it would. Don't you want to participate?
Well, I don't really want to leave the monastery. I'm not very confident, but I'll try my best.
You got this. I believe in you, and you believe in me. We'll get through this. No problem. Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And you're probably wondering, Xeno, why are you saying this? It's the middle of the video, that doesn't make any sense. So, I actually burnt macaroni yesterday, and the entire smell of just smoke and burning was causing me to cough while I was trying to commentate, and it was really bad. I still kind of have that lingering cough here, so if I, like, cough in the middle of something, excuse me, but I had to kind of postpone recording this because of that. I had macaroni catch on fire in my microwave. Anyways, I actually already went around the school grounds, and while I didn't, like, talk to anyone, because of course I want you guys to experience that with me, I did, like, pick up every blue item I could find. I went fishing and I planted more plants. So now we just have to talk to people and do the quests.
Come on.
Hey, Leonie.
Why are they having a fishing tournament now? Are they just giving up on the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? You're not condoning this, right? Are you?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. She seems so upset, though. If I want to get on her good side, I have to lie. Nope.
Good. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action. I hope Captain Gerald will be watching.
I would never do that, Leonie. I would never fish in the fishing tournament, ever.
Hey, Professor! Did you hear about the fishing tournament?
It's nice to hear everyone just excited about something, or hear everyone excited about something that's coming up rather than, like, the latest drama that just happened, you know?
You get to fish in the pond as much as you want. The more you catch, the more you get to eat.
Are you going to participate in the fishing tournament, Professor?
I'd love to. Once again, I'm very excited.
I fished with frequency back in Bridget. I will not have a losing.
I mean, I already used all my bait, so I don't know if I needed that for the tournament. I hope not.
Will you be trying to fish too?
Yes, I will.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. But they haven't been biting.
Why is everyone on the entire campus just like, this fishing tournament is my life? It's kind of silly when I think about it. Because it's like, it seems like such an extra thing to happen during the day. Like, you know, someone posts a flyer and they're like, hey, this is coming up. And some people are interested and some people like it. Your shouting is scaring the fish. Maybe the fish are frightened by you.
I didn't think of that. Ah, the truth is right in front of me.
I love Alois.
Oh, just kidding. As though a fish is smart enough to be afraid of me.
He reminds me of that one uncle you have that tells the bad jokes, but you love him anyways.
I told my brother I had a craving for some tasty fish. I did not realize when I did so that it would turn into, well, this. My apologies.
Wait, this whole thing is because you said you wanted fish? You know what? Of course your brother would do this. He goes overboard with everything. Pond snail.
Can you believe what Seteth said? catch some tasty fish for Flame. I'm her bodyguard.
Hold on, what can you train me in? You guys told me it's a good idea to get at least, like, D ranks in some of the skills to recruit people, like Bernadetta and Ingrid. Ingrid would be flying, and I think Bernadetta would be bows, which I don't mind. I'm probably going to do some training in that, so we can get that done.
Do you have time for a request?
Take care of some bandits in a village nearby. Sure.
Pardon me. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Young Monica disappeared last year. I thought she had simply run along home, but it turns out she was kidnapped. I can't believe it. How awful it must have been for the poor thing.
Yeah, she was kind of underground for an entire year with no view of the sun. I think she's gonna have some counseling.
They say her personality has completely changed, but at least she seems more cheerful than before. Grateful to be alive, perhaps?
I haven't talked to her or even seen her.
Right.
Is she like an actual recruitable student now?
I received a rare letter from my father recently. He said that he is praying for the Golden Deer House to emerge victorious. Insistently praying. My father attended the Officers' Academy and won a glorious victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I think he is quite proud of that, even to this day. I suppose that shows how great an honor it truly is.
Huh. That's the thing. I feel like Lawrence is not a bad person in any way. I feel like he genuinely wants to do good things, but he's one of those people that is so goddamn dense. Like, I swear.
You know, the Empire used to control all of Fódlan. But after the Civil War, the northern region split off and became the Kingdom. Later, the eastern part of the Kingdom seceded to become the Alliance. There are 3 powers today, but 1,000 years ago, we were all united as one.
Yeah, we should go back to that.
Even now, among the nobles of the Empire, there are some who dream of reunifying Fódlan.
Huh. I didn't actually know this. I suppose this is something I would have known had I gone to the library and read about it. But I didn't do that, so I don't. Hey there, Tomas.
When you feel that first refreshing breeze upon your face, you know it is almost time for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Gronder Field is within the Empire, but the path there from the monastery necessitates passing through Alliance territory. Fódlan's biggest river, the Aramid River, flows along the border between the Empire and the Alliance. You will have to cross one of the largest bridges upon that river, the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
The Great Bridge of Myrddin. If they bring back the Radiant Dawn bridge map shenanigans, I'm going to lose my shit. If I take that first step on that bridge and I fall through it, I'm going to yell. Hey there, Linhart.
I'm just absolutely exhausted. I swear to you, Professor, every month we worked harder than the month before.
I've been thinking about recruiting Linhart, too.
I had imagined the Academy as a chance to possibly relax before our lives began in earnest.
It is what it is.
Agreed. That's the Church of Seiros for you. What is it they say? Those with power are obliged to use it.
So you guys are making it like it's like I'm getting cats when I'm recruiting people. Because I'm recruiting Ingrid and Felix, and you guys are like, you can't get those two without getting Sylvain. And I'm recruiting Bernadetta, and people are like, you can't get her without getting Dorothea? And like, it's like getting a cat. Like, you can't just get one. You have to get their little brother and their little sister, and you can't just get one.
The Death Knight's true identity. Personally, I don't think it could be Yaritza. He taught me swordsmanship. He said I had talent and the potential to get pretty strong. He was a little scary, of course. But it's hard for me to believe he's a bad person.
I kind of feel the same way. I'm not too sure if Yaritza's either of them, but I can kind of hear it in the Death Knight's voice. But not strongly enough for me to make an assumption.
A fishing tournament, huh? Sounds fun, but not as fun as reeling in the ladies. Just kidding, of course. The most important thing right now is preparing for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
You and Raz would get along really well.
After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around here, there's no bigger game.
That's the wrong reason to compete. I'm sure they do.
I knew you'd understand, Professor.
Still the wrong reason to compete.
Flayn and Monica, was it? I'm glad they were returned safe and sound.
It's weird. I walk over to Dimitri, and I feel like I can have a conversation with him on the down low. I walk over to Edelgard, and every time I have a conversation with her, I feel like I'm going to die. I feel like she's planning on how to end my life.
Did you want something?
So it is.
For some reason, I guess he doesn't have anything to say.
I need a favor.
Practice the maneuvers with the Knights of the Holy Kingdom of Faerghus. Okay. How do I do that? Train with the kingdom... Where? I just walk around asking random knights, hey, you want to train with me? You want to train? You want to train? Turning into Raphael. Hey there.
Gronder Field is in the Empire, right? I wonder how we'll get there. I thought I heard that there's no path that goes straight from the monastery to the Empire. Oh, perhaps we'll travel through Alliance territory. Yes, I see. From the east, we would go...
I'm kind of scared for Dimitri's house, though. I feel like at this rate, it is end up going to be like... It's going to be Dimitri, Ash, and what's his name? Dedu, or whatever his name is? I'm scared that I'm taking away his entire house from him, but it's not my fault. I like the people in his house.
Fishing? No thanks. I tried it once and... ugh, gross. I don't even really like to eat fish,
let alone catch and gut them. Besides, who can think about fishing right now?
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is coming up soon. Feeling confident?
Very.
That's the spirit.
By the way, I don't know anything about Dorothea at all. Like, a lot of the other students I can kinda take up what they want to do with their lives. Dorothea, I just know she likes to sing, and I know she has a cool hat. Where do we go now? Hey there, Hilda.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you? She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful.
I haven't talked to her yet. Now that you mention it.
You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable. And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
Yeah, as soon as she got out, she immediately insisted on joining her house. So that's strange. Hey, Hubert.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the three classes.
So apparently I can't actually recruit Hubert. It's a bummer, because I kind of like his design. But, you know, I believe every class has, or every house has a student you can't recruit. I think it's Hubert for Edelgard. I don't remember who it is for Dimitri, and it's Hilda for Claude, so good to know that.
If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward.
Consider me motivated.
Just what I thought you'd say.
I have no actual reason in which case to really try to build up a relationship with him. Letter to Rhea. It's a letter written to Rhea. It probably belongs to someone with a deep connection to Rhea.
Along with Flayn, we found another female student who went missing last year. But now the combat professor Yuritsa has vanished. His origin begged many questions, so there were plenty of objections to his appointment here. He is apparently from House Hrym of the Empire, but he was adopted from another family, or so they say. Anyway, there hasn't been much good to be said about House Hrym in recent decades.
I don't know, I feel like... Shouldn't we do, like, background checks on this school? Like, the fact that he's able to walk in so freely and no one knows anything about him and he wears a mask? I'm a little worried about how Rhea treats security. She's like, did I hear heresy? Did someone say that the goddess is befit to be part of this school. She'll smite them on the spot, but like mysterious man walking around in a mask that won't give out any personal information whatsoever and just lives on campus. No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, here this girl is.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
What is with your voice? There's something going on there.
Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
I'm starting to trust Hilda's senses quite a bit. There's something not right. Something very wrong. Hey, Gilbert.
Professor, has Seteth told you? We're to have a fishing tournament. Given the events of the last month, I believe this is just the sort of distraction we need. Staff and student alike.
Will you take part? Are you good at fishing?
I do enjoy the sport, yet I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at it. I believe it best that I stick to quietly fishing by myself.
Gilbert seems like such a simple man.
Let's see. Fódlan is big. It's not as big as Almyra is, but it's still pretty big.
Do you want to go home? Do you want to travel around Fódlan someday?
Travel? I don't know. Never thought about it, I guess.
So apparently Cyril's also another character that you can eventually recruit without having to spend a bunch of time eating with them. So that's cool. I'll just try right now, there's no downside.
I learned all sorts of things, so I can do as much as possible for Lady Rhea. Cleaning, chopping wood, making feed. Oh, and I'm learning the bow and arrow from Shamir. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need done for your class. You betcha. I'm your guy, Professor.
That was easy.
Since, you know, you can't exactly add me to your class or anything.
Well, that took no effort whatsoever. Okay. I just figured, why not? I'll try it. And he's just like, sure. My first recruitment is this random kid who has some okay stats for his level. Yeah, okay. Thanks for joining. Hey, Ash.
You know, I'm pretty good at fishing. My older brother used to take me out. Why don't you give it a try, too? They say we can eat whatever we catch.
Alright. At this rate, like, the thing is, in Edelgard's house, there's not really a single person aside from Bernadetta that I really want to recruit. I have a bad feeling I'm just gonna take all Claude's house, because I kind of want to take Ash, too. Or not Claude, Dimitri. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, Dimitri, you're not gonna have any friends.
Sometimes it's nice to dangle a fishing line and let your mind wander. I'd love to spend some time lounging around by a scenic river or lake.
Hey, Ingrid.
Holding such a frivolous and downright ridiculous event so close to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? It's absolutely absurd. Although, they did say we could eat whatever we catch. I'm a sucker for a good meal. I just couldn't resist.
Alright, so I'll try to recruit those two after I rank up my bow skills and flying skills training with people.
Why would we go all the way to Gronder Field? It's idiocy to travel that far.
I don't know.
It may be a tradition, but it takes forever to get there and is exhausting. So pointless. I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Even by you, Professor.
I guess so. It's just a little walk, it won't hurt you. Why are you so grumpy all the time? Cheer up, turn that frown upside down. Oh god, she probably slapped me. Like, I mean, she can't slap me, I'm her teacher, but she can stomp off angrily. Bernadetta, why is your door closed again?
Hi, Professor. Want to know something? Gronder is in the territory of House Bergles in the Empire. That's right next to my home, the region of House Varley. Oh, no. What if my parents come to watch?
Calm down. I don't think nobles are allowed to watch.
Really? Are you sure? You wouldn't say that if you weren't completely sure, right?
I kind of know what to do there, because telling someone with anxiety like Bernie's is to just calm down is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. It's like telling someone with ADHD to pay attention. It's just it's not gonna do shit. It's not gonna do shit whatsoever. Oh, Shamir, you can teach me about bows and stuff.
Welcome to the monastery fishing tournament. You look confused. Didn't Seteth tell you about it? Just catch whatever fish Flame requests. Show any fish you catch to Flame.
Okay. Hey.
I have a favor to ask.
Fishing tournament this month only. Use the tournament bait to catch fish that Flame wants to eat. You can also talk to other participants to compare the sizes of the fish you caught. Cool, I'm excited to do that. But could you actually train me a bit in bows? Plus we get relationship up, so not that we really need it, because I can just kind of... Am I level 15 yet? No, I'm 3 XP away. Hey, Raphael.
Oh, you're entering too. Then how about a little friendly competition? Let's see who can catch the biggest fish. There's no way I'll lose.
You're likely to beat Raphael if you fish with a rarity of 4 stars or higher.
So you are joining the fishing tournament? That's great, but you don't stand a chance against me. I just caught this beauty. I bet you can't catch a bigger one of the same kind.
You're likely to beat Caspar if you have a fish with at least a rarity of 2 stars or higher. How many people are entering in this thing?
Professor.
Hey, I'd like to fish. Tournament 50? I have 50 bait to catch what okay, sure. We're gonna be here a while, folks. Well, I caught a 5-star fish. Apparently it's rare large herring. Is that good? I have to catch fish with 2 stars or higher. I've already done it.
So, you've caught something, have you? Let us pit our fish against each other. Alas, your fish is clearly grander than mine. I suppose you win. This time.
I got a You gave me a tomato as a reward?
Oh, are you taking part in the fishing tournament? Let's put your skills to the test. Whoever can catch the biggest one of these fish wins.
Okay, Ignatz, I can already beat you.
Ah, you already got your hands on some fish. Let's compare then. Aw, I lost. Is there anything you can't do?
Oh, don't feel bad, Ignatz. You tried your best. It's okay, buddy. I couldn't paint like you could. I can only draw stick figures. Hey, Ash.
Oh, so you're taking part. How would you feel about a little friendly competition? Catch the same kind of fish as me and we'll compare the two. Biggest wins.
You're likely to be Ash if you have a fish with a rarity of 3 stars or higher. I have a 5-star fish.
Looks like you've been doing some fishing. Let's see what you've got. Wow, that's a spectacular fish. You win. I can't compete with that.
Okay.
Professor.
I'm just winning all of them.
Did you catch something? Let me see what you got. Is that the best you could do? Looks like I'm the winner. My fish looks bigger and tastier.
Likely to beat Raphael if you have a fish with a rarity of 4 stars or higher. Okay, well...
Did you catch something? Is that the...
Looks like I don't have what he needs yet.
Alright. I lost? How? I guess I underestimated you, Professor.
I got an eye. You gave me an axe because I caught it. What about you, Petra?
I'm happy that you will have participation. Maybe you and I both can have a small contest with each other?
Yeah, let's go.
We will both have catching of the same fish type and do comparisons. Whoever has the fish with the biggest size will be winning, okay?
I'll pretend like I understood what you just said.
Show me the fish so we can see whose has the biggest size. I will have comparisons now. Your fish has way more size. I have had losing. I have lost.
An iron sword. I mean, these little things we're doing are nice, but...
Will you be taking part too, Bert? I cannot recall the type of fish I was hoping to dine on. So, if you do manage to catch a fish, do you mind bringing it for me to see?
Sure.
Oh, you caught one! Yes, yes, yay! Oh, this is it! This is the fish I have been pining for!
I got it already? I literally fished twice.
I am so pleased. I shall cook it up immediately.
Well, fishing tournament done.
Thanks.
That was so fast. I just caught it, my first fish. It's like, oh, hey, look, the super rare fish everyone wants.
I guess that's it. That was fun, wasn't it?
I didn't mean to end it, but, you know, it's fine. It was fun. Hey, could you train me in, like, bows and stuff? I forgot what Ingrid wants for me to recruit her. I think it's flying. But whatever.
This created more fun than I have experienced in a long time. Did you also have the fun?
I had the fun. I had the greatest fun.
I wasn't expecting much, but this tournament was a lot of fun.
It lasted literally 2 seconds once I showed up.
The fishing tournament's over already? Guess it's time for my personal eating tournament then. Best part is, no losing.
Hey, the fishing tournament is over. I heard you did some fishing, and that Flayn is happy. You seem busy.
Will you join me?
I'm busy as well. Let's speak later.
Seems this person is rather interested in Nox's house. Oh yeah, okay, so it even shows for Shamir she only cares about my level. So after one more level, she will join.
All that's left now is to eat it. Should I smoke it? Stew it? Ugh, I'm drooling already.
I want fish now. The funny thing is not a lot of people in my area like fish, because I don't live in a coastal area. So a lot of people like grow up on like poultry and beef and such. So like, it's not rare to find someone who likes fish, but it's definitely rare to find someone who likes it as much as I do.
All that's left now.
I don't want to ask to recruit her before I get, like, any good stats.
I think that's the end of the fishing tournament. I suppose it's time to prepare for the battle of the Eagle and Lion.
That was a fun minute-long fishing tournament, Ignatz. You did your best.
Fishing was a nice change of pace, but now it's time to focus on the battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Well, I'm glad Flayn is happy. That makes me happy. Even though I put next to no... Whoop, I took a picture. Effort into this. Okay, next let's go to the cathedral. There's still a few quests around the campus I have to go and accept. Got anything for me, counselor? It's Annette. When I get into a rhythm while cleaning, I always end up singing a song that I can make up on the spot. It's so embarrassing when someone hears me. What should you do? Should only be embarrassed as long as bad. Just stop singing. You suck. Just stop. No. I bet people really enjoy your songs. Aw, she seems happy. Okay. I'd like to read a note from the advice box. It's Claude. I wonder who that is. I often overhear people commenting on how strange I am. I don't really get it. Shouldn't it be expected that everyone has their own unique perspective on life? Dwelling on what they say won't help. You must act. Just follow your own path and don't worry about them. True, but perhaps your perspective really is strange. Just follow your own path and don't worry about them. Yay! I'm a good teacher. My students love me. Thank the goddess. Walk up to Rhea and she's like, excuse me, Nox. I have been getting noise complaints in the cathedral about a man yelling about loving his students. I'm glad you are bonding with your students, but shut the fuck up. Like, sorry, ma'am. I'm just excited.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought.
And all alone. What were you thinking about?
The Death Knight's true identity. Could it actually be Professor Yuritsa?
I don't know, it doesn't quite click with me. Doesn't sound quite right. Oh, last quest is actually up here. No, it's on the other side of the wall. Damn you. These walls are always getting in the way.
Hi.
How to bake sweets.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Hello.
Have you heard the rumor about the Goddess Tower?
No.
Well, there's an annual ball here the month after next.
During the ethereal moon, they say if a boy and a girl wish for something together at the goddess tower on that night, the goddess herself will grant it. I don't know where the rumor started, but it's a great story, isn't it?
It is. I wonder if I'll be able to ask, like, a student. Or my students will ask each other. I don't know. Well, they probably will, but...
Hey. After the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, a prize is awarded to the winner by the Archbishop herself.
I know that he's supposed to look like his hat is shaded, but why does it look like he wants to murder me in his art?
It's a three-way battle, so you can't waste too much time just observing.
He looks like a
Jump right in
threatening...
there.
He looks like Larry Butts, honestly. He looks like a threatening Larry Butts.
You have to be proactive and defeat the most opponents. Do that, and it's quite possible the Archbishop will recognize how strong you are. Ah, great memories. I was a student here many years ago. I know what I speak of.
Alright. What do you want? Please help.
I have a favor to ask.
Deliver the letter. There's no address, but only one person who is gallant, has a charming smile, and always puts his family first. Is this someone who you love? I have no idea who the hell that is. Is it Lawrence? Could that actually be Lawrence? Because that fits the bill.
Maybe.
Are you, is it really Aloise?
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish, just you.
Heartfelt love letter.
I appreciate this.
That doesn't sound right, but it let me do it. So... I guess it has to be right. What about this quest to train with all the knights? Do I have to... Is it like a mock battle I have to do?
Ever since the tournament, the kitchen is completely overtaken with fish. The cooks cannot keep up.
Oh no, it's a fish pandemic. Hey, I delivered your love letter.
Savior, thank you.
I think he looked happy about it. He's so much older than you, though. Like, my dad knows him, and you're a student here. Hey, Rhea.
Of course. The situation last month was dire indeed. The students endured great hardship. I hope you were able to put all of that behind you, so that you may focus on this month's assignment.
Of course. Wow, it actually came up! Of course.
A most reassuring response. I trust that your class is in good hands. I look forward to seeing your skills on display at the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
It's funny, I've never felt like I could relate to, and I know they're like blank slate, so it's obviously not saying something, but I never felt like I could relate to Robin or Corin in any way, but some of the responses I'm allowed to give as Nox here, otherwise known as Byleth, are really kind of hitting the mark of what I would say.
I hear that you participate.
Others
in
are
the fishing
kind of
tournament.
extreme, though.
I appreciate you taking the time.
He's really happy. He's in a chipper mood. Hey, could you train me in flying a bit? Thanks. Hey, Dad.
How are preparations for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion going? Fishing? Taking it easy, are you? The recent happenings at the monastery. There is something going on behind the scenes here. I've been commissioned to investigate as well. As I've already mentioned, this month I'm off to the kingdom. You be on your guard, okay?
Alright. I'm more worried about you than myself.
Perhaps I've gotten in your head too much. I won't go dying on you. I've stayed alive this long after all.
Can you, like, train me, Dad? Actually getting one more battalion level would be nice. Or maybe a level in spears just to have it. You know, let's do that.
Practice yields results.
Cool. Having all these little skills trained up will help us in recruitment later
I always
on.
thought I was pretty good, you know? Then I'd go and get stabbed. Oh.
She talks like it's such an inconvenience.
But my opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well to only get stabbed. I wonder if it's true that he is actually Yuritsa.
I don't feel like that's correct, though. Yuritsa always talked about, like, dueling, and I don't think a scythe is really a good weapon for that. It's not really, it doesn't sound like it's in his expertise.
Whoever he is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad.
He heard you this time. Next time he may kill you. I'll help you get revenge.
I'm not going to let him get the better of me again.
Wow, she's on a vendetta. Trade me flying, please.
I still have much to learn.
I know these aren't exactly like D ranks and skills I'm getting, but...
I don't know if you've heard, but Flayn is very special. Her blood carries a rare crest. Oh, the lengths to which she could advance my research. If only I were able to study her. If only it weren't for Seteth's strict orders. He protects his sister with unusual zeal.
You should give up. Maybe you can convince him.
Have you ever tried convincing Seteth of anything? I'm not sure I could convince that man the sky is blue, if he hadn't already looked up for himself.
True. Train me in bows, please. I know I'm spending my entire day just training instead of, like...
I don't know if you've heard...
hanging out with people, but... It helps more to do this, I find. So this way I can recruit people like I want. Okay! That is basically all we can do today. Everything else requires going on a mission of sorts. So... Is there anyone else I can train with? I don't think so. Unless I go to train with Tomas, but... I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright, let's start asking people if they want to join. I doubt it, but can always dream. Plus, I like having the skills anyways.
Oh no. What?
Hey, want to join?
Hi. Sorry, I'm trying.
Yeah, so they're interested in strength and bow. Trying to get my bow stat up so they'll kind of talk to us. Ingrid, I doubt you're going to say yes either, but...
Good timing, Professor.
Oh!
There's actually something I want to speak with you about. Will you put me in your class too? There are so many things I want to learn from you.
We did it!
Being in another class makes it especially challenging.
Yes! Come join my
Professor.
house.
I look forward to studying under you. I will be extra diligent with my studies. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yes! We got Ingrid. We got her. We did it, boys. There's like a little office in Onyx's head, or not Onyx's, Nox's head. No, you know what? There's an office full of Onyx's in Nox's head that are just clapping right now. That's exactly what's happening. Where's Felix? Now that I notice, I haven't even seen him. Oh, he's in the second floor dormitory. That's why. I was like, well, I'm trying to recruit Felix and Annette too, but where did he go? He's in his room.
Since we were little, Ingrid's always gotten this odd look in her eye when someone brings up food.
Huh. I don't exactly know what that means, but hey, you want some gifts? How about an owl feather?
Aha, this is nice.
By the way, how are we? I wouldn't think so, but no, we're not. I'm probably gonna need a rank in swords to recruit him, I imagine.
Since we were little.
Do you like fishing?
Alright.
You didn't seem too jazzed about it, but...
Alright. Alright.
Was that enough? Not quite yet. That's fine, though. Alright, I guess for our last activity of the day, we'll just go eat with someone, I guess. See what today's special... I'm not really too concerned about training Flayn right now. Oh, it's Harvest Festival. So... Ooh. So I'll go eat with Annette. And... Damn it, there's really no one else from my house that I want to eat with. But it's such a big bonus. Let's see. Can I get one with Felix and Annette in it? With one of these bonus dishes, maybe? Well, okay. I guess what we'll do is we'll eat with Annette, and I don't know, I was talking about maybe recruiting Linhart. And he's the only one eligible for this bonus that I really feel like recruiting at the moment, so. Eat with us, Linhart.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
The bonds between us grew significantly stronger. Do I have supports with either of you now? I feel like I might actually with Linhart, despite not giving him any gifts, no. It must be close, though, because I always say things that he really likes, you know? Alright, well that's the end of the school day. Let's go through a few supports, actually, before we end the school day. Wait, Lysithea and Felix managed to get one?
Yum.
Oh my god, I was calling her a little sugar gremlin, but now it's true.
So delicious. I'm so content in this moment. Felix!
Lysithea, you look mortified.
She just has like ice cream all over her face. She's like, what? No!
How long have you been there? Were you watching me? You were, weren't you?
I was, yes.
For once, I thought I had some privacy.
Why don't you just go to your room?
Did you say something?
Huh? Nope. Didn't say anything at all. Here.
What's this for?
I'm buying your silence. With cake. Take it.
I'm not sure what to be silent about.
If people knew I was shoveling cake into my face by the fistful, they'd think me nothing more than a child.
Adults eat cake.
You'll never understand. Just take this, will you?
No, I don't like sweets.
Does your refusal mean you'll be telling everyone about my cake shoveling ways?
What is this?
I just don't like sweets, that's all.
I just like to think that Nox, much like me, is in the background just rolling on the floor laughing. I try to not laugh.
Nonsense. Nobody can resist something so delicious. Look, I'm giving you this cake whether you like it or not. Eat it, toss it, throw it at an unsuspecting victim. The choice is yours.
She just gets him in like a chokehold. She's like, eat the cake, and he's like, I'll just not tell anyone. Just calm down.
Just please don't mention this to anyone.
What was her problem?
Felix doesn't even know what's up with her. He's just walking by.
And what am I supposed to do with this cake?
I don't know, give it to someone. That was funny. Hilda and Lawrence. Oh boy, here we go again.
Thank you, Lawrence. You've done so much for me. You've been a tremendous help.
It was but a trifle. Surely there was no small amount of danger, but in the interest of experience, I was happy to endure.
You're so strong that I can't help but feel safe in your presence.
Yes, of course. Although, no matter how much brute strength we bring to bear, it is important that there be a leader on the field as well. Without someone possessed of my sound judgment and adaptability, we would surely be lost.
Surely, yes. My thoughts exactly. But,
What is it?
I'm going to keep providing support from the back. You wouldn't mind doing more fighting for me, would you?
Oh, well, physically I can, certainly. But if you mean on an everyday basis...
I knew you would. You have the generous soul of a true noble. I'll have to write back home and sing your praises.
Really? You mean to your father and brother?
Oh, yes. I have to write my big brother pretty often, as a matter of fact. He gets upset if I don't. And yet, I never have much to write about. I've been really straining for topics. That must strike you as a terrible nuisance, the idea of me blabbing about you in my letters.
Nuisance? Oh, hardly. Your brother is one of the foremost
Oh my
commanders of the
god,
Alliance.
Lawrence, you're so dumb.
I can think of no higher accolade than to have my name passed on to his noble ear.
Then I'll tell him about all your thrilling exploits. Although if you can't help, that's okay too. I'll find something else to write about.
Oh, fear not. I shall show you exploits of a nature more thrilling than you could ever dream. Incidentally, when you write to him, please do not refer to me merely as Lawrence. Please use my full name, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
It's Gloucester, okay. I keep trying to hear every time they pronounce it, but somehow it just kind of misses my ear. Gloucester, I'll try to remember that.
This will be an excellent opportunity to advance the status of the Gloucester name.
What a funny boy.
I mean, as long as she does it, I guess it's not like being truly manipulative, because she's trading what she says she would for the things he's doing. So, anyways, we'll end today's free time. Oh, we have 3 new students. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm your teacher, Nox. You might know me. I won the fishing tournament. Not a brag. Just saying, I did it. Alright, let's take a look at our goals here. So I wanted Ingrid to become a flyer. In which case, she already has a decent skill in swords. So I'm gonna keep that going, but how's her skill in flying look? It's a D. We need to work on it. Flane! I'm gonna keep you as a healer, because I don't know about your skills. Now, you, Cyril, you as an archer might be useful, especially since you're being taught by Shamir. I feel like you already have a really good kit going on, so you could actually probably be a sniper. I don't know if I'm going to use everyone, because as I said, the more people you have in your house, the more experience you have to divide up amongst people. So I'm not really sure how this works, since it doesn't seem to have, like, a cap on the amount of people you can deploy. But we'll see. As for group tasks, you two have been on Skywatch for a while, and now I need to start getting Ingrid on it, so... Claude, you're doing pretty good. I'm gonna take Marianne onto the Skywatch also. Yeah, I want you to be actually on... Not sword. I want you to be on reason and writing. Because apparently the Holy Knight can ride, so... It's not a flying thing. I thought it was a Pegasus Knight, but I was wrong. My bad. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with where this is at. So for the group task, it'll be Claude and Ingrid. Alright, let's instruct. Alright, who needs to know what? Ingrid? I just recruited you and you're only at a slight happy face, so I'm not going to worry about that. Who really needs the help right now? Lawrence! You're almost to your next rank in reason. I want to help you get there. You're almost there.
This was hardly a challenge for me.
Now he has reason level 3.
Borne fruit.
And now... There you go, buddy. Raphael, you're doing fine. Ignatz, I do want to raise up your battalion level a bit more so you'll be good at it. Alright. Lysithia. Let's... No, you're fine. Marianne. Let's push up your riding. I know I keep flip-flopping Marianne between riding and flying, because I don't know what I want her to do. But it's just kind of how it is right now. Raphael? Let's have you learn some... I have no idea what to teach my students sometimes, because honestly, sometimes I look at them, and what they're doing seems fine. Like Hilda, I don't have anything I want her to look into at the moment. I guess she could probably train her fists a bit more, just so she has the option. So that's cool. She now has Fading Blow. And that's all we can do for right now. Begin the lecture.
Hey, Professor. I got a question.
Alright. I hate cleaning my room. It's so boring, and to be honest, I'm kind of lazy. But I don't want to get my room messy. What do you think I should do? Or who do you think I should get to tidy up for me? Tidy up on your own. Take it step by step. Ask somebody who's good at cleaning.
You know, I think you're right.
Raphael looks so disappointed. He's like, teach. Oh, I'm Professor Level B. I haven't even used the adjutant system yet. I don't know. I know I don't stand out much, but I've been thinking about how to turn that weakness into a strength. It's good to move about the battlefield unnoticed. I'll need to brush up on my sword and bow skills, though. So, you guys told me, and I can't believe you guys probably told me this before and I forgot about it, so I apologize. You guys told me that if I accept this and let them do this, it actually doubles or gives them 1.5 experience when they train towards it. And this is exactly what I want him to do. So yes, I would love it if you did this. You all need to learn a good lesson.
We can handle it.
We'll manage.
Claude in that
Did
spiky
okay.
armor looks so goofy. Alright.
I see. It's all making sense.
Axe prowess level
I'm
1.
getting the hang of this.
Sword prowess level 3.
Understand more every day.
Lance prowess leveled up. Alright, I actually want to take this month, and we're going to do the paralogue this month, or right now. Not this month. What? There's 2? That means I have to do one on the 26th also. So I'll probably do the paralogue... one of the paralogues next episode. Or maybe I'll get to do both the paralogues next episode. I don't know. But I can't fit the paralogue in this episode, obviously, because there's an exploration episode. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We finally recruited Ingrid, which I'm happy about. She's actually already a flyer. I didn't even have to do anything. Which is great. We recruited Flane. Well, she comes for free. And Cyril, who also comes for free. But actually, I should probably promote him to some... I don't know if I'm going to use him, though. It's the thing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any tips for new promotes, I'd love to hear them. And if you liked the video, please leave a like. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Right now.